Hey y'all, happy Monday. Happy Monday. I am so excited to be here on today. So look, I just wanted to pop in really quick. I just got off of one of my business calls this morning, and our amazing leader, Dr. Lanika Scott, she challenged us, right, to go live and share, some of the things that we are going to do different in 2026. We're ending 2025, going into 2026, and so let's talk about it, okay? So before I talk about it, if you don't know who I am, you guys, my name is Cheryl Mazik. I help women to heal from trauma from the inside out with workbooks, online courses, retreats, events, and all natural health and wellness products. Those all natural health and wellness products, y'all, I use those products. I changed my lifestyle, right? And I released 50 pounds, okay? I did that about almost 2 years ago. And so with that being said, that's one of the things that I want to do in 2026, a little different. Hey, Miss Tammy, thank you so much for joining. In 2026, when it comes to my health, I want to move a little different, right? The previous years, I've done great being consistent, but this year I want to be not just consistent, but intentional about some of the different things that I'm going to do differently, right, to get some of the results that I'm looking for. So one of the things that I started to do this year was to really look at my protein intake. When I got into health and wellness, I understood that losing weight is not just done in the gym, but it's also done in the kitchen. It's also done in the kitchen, right? Because what you eat, it matters. Now, I don't believe that you have to be a vegetarian, right? But I do believe that you have to make better health choices when it comes to food, right? Eating real whole foods is what's going to help you. Whether it's you are eating protein when it comes to meat and vegetables and different things like that, but eating whole foods, y'all. So leaving the processed foods alone, okay? Leaving the fast foods alone. I did a pretty good job of that in 2025. But in this latter part of 2025, y'all, it has been sucky, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. It has been very sucky because life has been lifing. Can you say that? Life has been lifing, okay? In the latter part of 2025. And so I have not been consistent when it comes to eating foods that are cooked at home. I've eaten out so much over the last 3 to 4 months. It's ridiculous, right? But that's one of the things that I'm changing. And with that, I'm not waiting until 2026 to start that. I made a decision to start the day after Christmas. I'm starting a 7-day raw challenge, and that 7-day raw challenge is going to lead into a 30-day challenge. So I'm working on all my content so that I can put it out there to you guys. So if you guys want to join me on this journey, you can. But even if nobody join me, y'all, I'm going to do it for myself. Hey, Tarsha, thank you so much for joining. I'm going to do it for Cheryl Mazik. Because guess what? I want different results in 2026. Yes, I lost 50 pounds. Clap my hands, pat on my back. But hey, I have more weight to release because I want to be in my optimal health for me, not for nobody else, but for me, right? And so that requires me to be real intentional, and it requires consistency, okay? So that's one of the things I'm doing. Now, in this challenge that I'm going to be doing, it's going to start the day after Christmas. We're going to start off with a raw vegetable and fruit challenge. Okay. So it'll be 7 days of that because you want to detox your body. You want to be able to detox your body. Okay. So when you're eating all these bad things, these processed foods, fast foods, y'all, we take a lot of things in that we don't even know that we're taking in. We got a lot of parasites that's just roaming around in our body, right? These cravings that we have for sugar and stuff like this, it's not us craving it. It's the parasites that's craving it, right? So we're going to do a natural detox and natural reset. You probably didn't even know you could reset your body, right? Naturally, just by eating natural fruits and vegetables. God put things on this earth for us to be able to, for our bodies to repair itself, right? So yes, medicine is necessary for certain things, but God put fruits, vegetables in the earth so that we can put it in our body to repair our body, right? To reset it. So I'm going to do that. Now, I have not done that before. Now, I've done fasting before. I've done 3-day dry fast where I've eaten nothing. I've drank nothing. I've done that. I thought that was the most horrific thing to do, right? When I first got started, but I did it. And I felt absolutely amazing after that 3-day fast. I've done a 25-day fast, right? Where I had no food from 6 to 6 p.m. I've done lots of different fasts, but this one is a little different. It's raw, right? We're used to cooking our foods. We're used to getting in the kitchen and whipping it up and cooking it, but you can still eat healthy meals that are good, that taste good to the palate. And I'm excited about doing this raw reset. So I'm going to do that for 7 days. After that, it's going to lead into a 30-day challenge. Now, that 30-day challenge is going to focus on mental, spiritual, spending time with God, right? And healing, but also releasing the weight. Because a lot of times we have picked on weight because of trauma. We have started to eat and be emotional eaters. How many emotional eaters do we have out there? Guess what? I was an emotional eater. And when you emotionally eat, you put on weight. Not weight that you even want to put on, right? And so now it's time to release that weight. Most times in the beginning of the year, most people want to do what? What are some of the things that people want to do? Y'all put it in the comments. In the beginning of the year, people want to lose weight. That's one. Y'all put them in the comments. Let's talk about it. It's lots of things that people want to do in the beginning of the year. Lose weight is number one. Number two, because the comments are not coming fast enough. Number two, you guys, people want to get closer to God. Number three, people want to make money. All three of those things. I can help people with all of those. And I say, why not do a challenge that's going to help incorporate all of those things together to help that person become the best version of them? Because y'all, my brand is Ladies of Faith Over Fear. That's a brand. It's not just something that I say. It is a trademark brand to help women overcome the fears and have faith and become the lady of faith over fear that they were created to be. That person that's going to go after their dreams, their goals, no matter what life look like. Because life be lifing. Okay, I don't know about for y'all, but life be lifing for me. Okay, and so you may see a pretty face, you may see a smile, but guess what? Life is still happening in the background. And so that means I have to stand up and continue to push forward no matter what it looks like, because I am a lady of faith over fear. And so that's something else I want to do in 2026. I want to take my brand to the next level. Like, I really want to be able to help all of the women that's called to me, right? That hears my voice and they know that they are called to me to help them do the work. You know, one of the things that I realized in 2025 is like my target audience has changed a little bit. You know, it used to be like people that are my age, in their 40s, their 30s, but I have started to attract a lot of women that are older, right? The older women, the more seasoned women, women that are in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, y'all. These women are wanting to heal. We have so many different women that have come through my course and come through my business that I would have never thought that they would listen to little old me, right? To help them release those things, shed those things that are no longer serving them. So many of these women are talking about things that they've never talked about, that happened in childhood, that they've carried for 60 plus years. That have carried for 50 plus years. There's more women that I am called, right, to help in the healing arena. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited to take that brand and take that, the things that God has given me to the next level. It requires intention, right? So I have to be intentional. You know, this year, y'all know that I'm a new Mimi, right? To 2 beautiful grandsons. And one of them I'm able to help a little bit more than the other because one of them live in the state and the city that I live in, right? But the other one is out of town. And so this year I have been really focused in making sure that I'm able to help him with his development as he will be making a year on the 30th of this month. Y'all, it's been a year already since Noah has been here, right? And so now I'm able to free up a little bit more of my time so that I can work in my brand. What are some of the things that you guys want to do in 2026? Let me go to the comments. Okay. Time to reset. Yes, hit the gym. Absolutely. 2026 requires intention. It does, y'all. Like, it requires intention like never before. If you are somebody that always starts stuff and quit stuff, you got some healing that you need to do. You do. Monetize. Yes. That's one of the things I want to do too, right? So I am monetized on Facebook. I monetize on Instagram. I do have ways where I can make money on TikTok, but I want to fully, and this is one of my goals too, I want to fully take my branding business as far as like being an influencer. I want to take that to the next level and give that 100% of my attention, right? Because if we're on these platforms, you might as well get paid from the platforms, right? And so that's one of my goals as well. Yes, becoming healthier. Your health is your wealth. A lot of people don't understand that health is your wealth. You know, you can have all the money in the world. You can buy all of these beautiful things, right? You can have all of the material things. But if your health is declining, you can't buy another body. You just can't. And you have to make sure that you take care of your health. Your health is truly your wealth. And so people have to understand that you got to take care of this vessel. If you haven't been doing a good job before, it's okay. If God wakes you up for you to see another beautiful day, that means you have opportunity to do some things different. That's the only way you're going to get different results is by moving different. Y'all, one of the things that I'm doing, this right here is water and lemon. So I don't want to put it too far because I don't want it to fall or waste over. But I'm starting my day with water and lemon because it helps with your digestive system. I want to be able to make sure that as I'm aging, because I'm just 42, right? And I'm blessed and I'm thankful and grateful that I am 42 because some of my classmates they wasn't blessed to see 42. I'm also thankful and grateful that as a 42-year-old, I'm not on any medications, right? No medications. I know some people my age, they're on about 3 or 4 medications. I'm thankful and grateful for that. And so it requires, right, intentionality. So instead of coffee for me, I'm doing lemon with warm water, right? And so this is one of the things that I'm changing. In order to see change, it requires change. In order to see change, it requires change. In order to go through new doors, you need new keys to open up new doors. It's so many different sayings I can say, but you got to understand that in order to get something different, you got to be willing to do different. So I encourage you for 2026 to really evaluate your life. Don't write down the resolutions. Write down real goals, tangible goals that you can achieve. And not just tangible goals that you can achieve. I want you to also write down some things that not you alone can do, but only God, only the strength of God can do that thing. It's called the impossible list. God can do the impossible. That's one of the things that I got my community to do in 2025. I told them to write 100 lists, 100 things that you want God to do in your life, right? And so I want to challenge you guys going into 2026. Write out the things that you want to accomplish, but also write out the things that you want God to do. That when you're talking about what happened in your life, it's nobody but God that did it. The impossible. And watch God blow your mind. So that's one of the things that I also want to talk about. It's like really having a relationship with God. We have so many people that say, I want to get closer to God. But do you really want to get closer to God? Are you doing the things that's required, right? Are you reading your word? Because just going to church is not going to make you get closer to God. There are a lot of traditional Christians that go to church every single Sunday. That's the only time that they pick up their word. That's the only time that they really pray or have conversation with God. Be intentional about that thing. Make 2026 the year that you really get closer to God. Start reading your word. If you want to know where to start in the book of Proverbs. Proverbs is all about wisdom. Be the one to be the change. And lastly, as I close this thing out, also look at your circle of influence. Look at those around you. Think about changing your circle if you need to. The people that's in your circle, are they encouraging you to become the best version of you? Or are they yes men and yes women that just, they don't hold you accountable for what you do? Everything that you do is okay in their book because they don't want to see you grow. They want to be able to see you stay exactly how you are so they can continue to use you. Really look at your circle. Look and see. Yeah, he over there, amen and me, huh? Look at your circle and really see if these people are helping you become the best version of you. And if they are, great. If they're not, then ask God to remove those people out of your life. That is one of the most powerful things that you can ask God to do. God, remove those out of my life that are no longer serving me. Move those that are out of my life that are destiny blockers. And bring the people into my life that are destiny helpers. That are people that are going to help me grow and hold me accountable to become the person that you have called me to be. Because guess what? When you say that prayer, don't be scared when God starts to moving things. Because he will do it. So if you want to be able to see something different, remember you got to do different. All right. So thank you so much, Tammy. You stayed my whole life. I appreciate you so much, beautiful. If you're watching the replay, make sure you do pound replay. I am also going to upload this to my YouTube channel, and make sure you follow and subscribe. Okay. And so as I end this thing out, I want you guys to know that I truly want the best for each and every one of us. I really do. You know, we all are placed in the earth realm for a particular time. And the time that we are here right now is one of the most amazing times. The only thing that stops us from being able to go to the next level is us. So look at yourself. Ask yourself, you know, what am I doing to get me to the next level? Am I stopping me? Or am I really doing what God has called me to do? Do a self-evaluation. Hold yourself accountable. Get some accountability partners. Now, accountability sometimes seems like people are trying to be mean and trying to, be controlling or trying to tell you how to live your life. But when you really give somebody permission to hold you accountable, sometimes accountability don't feel good. But accountability is necessary to grow. All right. So get around some people that's going to hold you accountable. If you're looking for a community, Ladies of Faith Over Fear is a great community to help you grow. Ladies of Faith Over Fear is a community, but I also help people in the business arena as well make extra income. So if you're looking to connect with somebody that really have your best interest at heart, make sure you connect with me. I would love to help you. Have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. And remember, in order to be a great teacher, you got to start to be a great student. So my mentor said, go live today. Guess what? I'm coachable. I'm doing exactly what she said to do. So I want you guys to understand that if somebody asks you to do something, do it. Follow the right leader. You know, they used to say, don't be a copycat, right? But if you copy the right cat, your life might change. And I'm going to close with that one. All right. Have an amazing day. And I'll talk to you guys later. Give you cheers to an amazing 2026 as we get ready to close out 2025. Having a great day, you guys. And I'll talk to you later.